crypto, tax havens. Is Lionel Messi a fraud? Here's 5 things you didn't know about Lionel Messi. You might think Lionel Messi is just like any other pro athlete, but let me tell you, this guy has a secret pregame ritual that got him cloned. And no, I'm not kidding. Messi is not much different than the rest of us. Something that's helped him deal with the pressure of being a pro is what he started doing as a teenager. Ever since the first time he picked up a controller, Messi's been hooked on video games. I mean, who can blame him? FIFA's a pretty addictive game. Even my grandpa plays it. But Messi didn't play for no reason. Playing FIFA taught him new moves and helped him become a greater football player in real life. Once he went pro, he influenced his teammates to hop on the sticks with him. And let me tell you, Messi's not only a competitive player who hates losing, he's also a sore loser. I heard once he threw his controller out the window when he lost to his teammate. But Messi's video game ritual isn't just for helping him relax or teaching him new football skills. It's also been a part of his master plan to get himself cloned. Yes, you heard that right. Messi cloned himself just so you can see life through his eyes. Now even you can beat Lionel Messi. Just hop on PUBG and you can squad up with shooters and play football in the middle of a war. Or you can hop on Call of Duty and be blowing up teams with your bicycle kicks or lighting up the competition. But the truth is, Messi almost never made it to this point. Because of a rare disease that ruined his life, Messi was just an innocent kid who loved football so much. His dream was to get good enough to play for a pro club. He was by far better than everybody his age. So it wasn't long before teams began making offers. But at the same time, Messi was chasing his dream, something began feeling off about it. And one day, he was taken to the hospital. Doctors suspected something unusual about Messi's health because his appearance hadn't changed in years. And after they ran some tests, they diagnosed Messi with an extremely rare disease. He was suffering from a growth hormone deficiency that caused his body to not grow, which is why he was shorter than almost every kid at 4'4". Messi's brain was affected by this as well, slowing down his ability to learn. That was as life-threatening as it sounded. Messi was told the disease was curable if his family could afford the treatment because the injections would cost between $1,000 and $5,000 every month. There was no way Messi could pay for it. So, once football clubs heard that this prodigy's career might be over before it even started, they all ghosted him and refused to help in any way. Well, all clubs except for Barcelona. They gave Messi one chance to prove his potential at a workout, and when he came in looking like the most talented kid the scouts ever saw, they wouldn't even let him leave their training ground without signing to their club. So in one of the most historic contract signings in the sports history, with a pen and a napkin, they whipped up an entire agreement for Messi to play football for them. And in return, they paid for all his treatments. But genetic issues weren't the only thing Messi suffered with. I heard he's also got a terrible sense of humor. But hey, you won't believe what Lionel Messi's latest hustle is. It's so good, it's out of this world. Literally. Messi is taking things to a whole new level by creating something for another universe that's going to make him billions. That's right, billions with a B, capital B. Move over, Elon Musk, there's a new billionaire in town. The man won all of his fans over by allowing them to own a piece of his life through the hype of crypto and NFTs. Messi went above and beyond and started designing something that would set a world record. His very own NFT collection that represents his proudest achievements and biggest moments. He named it the Messiverse, which is just so messy. Once Messi dropped the trailer on Instagram, letting the world know his NFT's launch date, it racked up over 32 million views. And things got even crazier when Messi made another post showing what each of the 3 pieces in his collection looked like. Fans all over the world were beyond hyped. So, once the NFTs officially dropped, Messi's collection turned into the most expensive sports NFTs in history. On launch day alone, the project completely sold out, making $3.4 million. The rarest piece of Messi's collection, a one-of-a-kind golden piece, not only sold for $1 million, but nowadays it's worth $9 million. But wait, there's more. Messi keeps dropping other limited edition NFTs, and in his universe, he's projected to make over $1 billion. That's insane. But alright, let's get to the real spice. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to take a deep dive into the dark side of Messi's financial world. Sure, he's making bank from starring in Adidas commercials and selling more jerseys than any other football player, but it turns out he was also a bit of a tax dodger. You see, all along Messi had his dear old dad George in charge of his finances. And while George was just trying to help his son save some cash, he thought he could outsmart the tax man by investing Messi's money in tax havens like Belize and Uruguay. It worked for a while, but as they say, you can't cheat the tax man forever. Before they knew it, Messi and his dad were facing serious charges of defrauding Spain for over $4.1 million in taxes. Yikes. Messi claimed he had no idea he had to pay taxes at all, which sounds a bit fishy for someone raking in hundreds of millions of dollars, but the judge wasn't having it. The court found both Messi and his dad guilty and sentenced them to some serious jail time. Thankfully, Messi had a bit of a get-out-of-jail-free card, pun intended. With all the money he saved from his shady tax schemes, he was able to hire a top-notch lawyer who fought tooth and nail to reduce the charges. And boy, did it work. Instead of doing hard time behind bars, Messi and his dad were slapped with some hefty fines. In the end, Messi even coughed up a final payment of $5.3 million to correct all the taxes he owned. So, let this be a lesson to all of you aspiring tax dodgers out there. Don't mess with the tax man unless you've got Messi-level amounts of cash to hire a killer lawyer. So there you have it. Check out these other videos and see you next time.